Going forward, at 11 a.m., we are introduced to LUKA in this AU, who is exploring a damaged, blood-stained building.
What is LUKA going to do? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a LUKA hater. I just want to put that out there. I'm a LUKA hater, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's just... What has LUKA ever contributed to the show, dog? Welcome to the 6th episode of Arcanus Reacts. Today, we will be reacting to what is the Miraculous Ladybug Infection AU by Tire Chords, LOL. Let's get right to it.
In this Miraculous Ladybug AU, Paris is gone. The Miraculous heroes failed because of a mysterious infection that mutates anything it touches.
We already know that this was caused by none other than Hawkmoth. We already know this. It must be Hawkmoth.
The city of Paris fell into deep ruin overnight, all because of the Alliance Rings.
Oh, okay, the Alliance Rings. Okay. Wasn't that like season 5, season 6-ish? Well, what season are we on Miraculous Ladybug? Because I have to admit, I have not been watching Miraculous that much lately, but I do know about the Alliance Rings. That was a big thing in the season finale of 5 or 6. I can't really remember, but it was one of them.
And those who used to be friends, neighbors, and even Miraculous holders turned into twisted monsters. And before we get started, let me be clear on what Miraculous Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir is about.
Yes, please give me the rundown, not just for my viewers, but also for me, because I forgot a little bit, but I know a lot as well, so it's a refresher will be nice.
Taking place in modern-day Paris, the show follows two teenagers who use magical jewels called Miraculous to transform into superheroes and protect the city from supervillains. And some don't know each other's real identities, even though it's right in front of their eyes.
Yeah, I'm still not sure about that. A lot of people say it's just quantum masking, somehow the suits are just so magical that it just configures their identity, but I feel like that's the only answer, because, what other answer could it be? It's literally so obvious who it is.
Every day, the series mixes superhero action, comedy, romance, mystery, villains, but in this AU, horror as well. We're first shown a preview summary of Cat Noir, who's shown walking in the dark alone. He's seemingly exhausted.
I also want to mention, I find it very interesting how this Infection AU looks to be mostly pixel art. Interesting artistic direction. I'm not too sure if I like it, but hey, I'll probably get used to it as the video goes along.
And worn down, which lets us know that he's been through a lot, maybe even hell, since the outbreak began. And basically, Cat Noir is talking to himself. He's saying things like, I have to go back to Paris. I hope everything's okay over there. And he just feels responsible to keep everyone safe. And after saying all of this, in the end of this preview, a lot of infected show up in back of him, which lets us know as the audience, Cat Noir plans to return to Paris that is completely taken over by infected.
What? Okay, how? So, damn. So who's not infected? At this stage, the question isn't even who. The question isn't even who is infected. The question is who isn't infected. Wait. So are there Miraculous holders that are already infected? That would be dangerous. Cause if the infected aren't just mindless zombies and they have some form of intelligence, they could use that Miraculous, can they?
Completely knowing that because of the toll and how dangerous it is, he may not survive the journey. Continuing on, we see in the next part that he starts swimming over the ocean, and that's when we see a lot, and I mean a lot of infected who most likely are trying to infect him, or even worse, put him down for good, which would make finding a cure useless for him. He does end up taking out a few of them and doesn't let this bother him too
I feel like Cat Noir is gonna die, man. I don't think Cat Noir is surviving this.
much and continues on swimming. You can even see that there's a lot of them in the sky as well, so hopefully he doesn't.
In the sky? Okay, what is this, dog? Like, I know Cat Noir has a lot of aura, but he can't have that much aura. Why is everyone ganging up on Cat Noir, dog?
Get really too overwhelmed and too tired from all of this fighting and swimming. Eventually, we ultimately see that this wasn't a good idea for Black Noir to go forward with. He ends up taking out a few of them again, but more and more just keep piling up in the
Yep, he's dead. GG's, gang. He's literally done. What can he do, guys? I'm trying to figure out what he can do.
ocean, and waves just keep coming after him. And he seemingly passes out and floats up to the top of the water, where he's taken away by a mysterious boat.
Lucky him, I guess. Or not lucky. It depends on who's driving the boat.
Now, going forward, in the next scene, we see a little intervention with some of the infected, with one of them being largely bigger than the others and more mutated. And this creature was once Kim, but
You have got to be joking me, dog.
after the Alliance Ring infection, he was mutated into a cruel, monstrous, rotten being. And as you can see, he doesn't even care about eating others. Now, would Kim actually do this within the show? No, this infection rewrote his whole body, erased his humanity. He now even has multiple mouths on his body.
That's literally so disgusting.
That'll make it easier for him to uproar. Continuing forward, at 11 a.m. we are introduced to LUKA in this AU, who is exploring a damaged, blood-stained building.
What is LUKA going to do? I'm sorry, guys. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a LUKA hater. I just want to put that out there. I'm a LUKA hater, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's just... What has LUKA ever contributed to the show, dog? Like, what wasn't he just a useless third wheel between Marinette and Adrian? I genuinely believe that LUKA is useless both in the show and in this AU. But let's see.
In Paris, and while wandering around the room, he finds a job listing, which he sarcastically says after seeing how convenient. Now, as to why exactly he's in the building during this infection outbreak, no clue. He's known as the kindest character within the show.
The kindest character within the show, boy. I guess that's true, but I feel like to say he's the kindest, though, give or take.
And actually is known to be a very protecting, peaceful person. Like, if he knows others will be suffering or are suffering, he's not going to just sit around and let it happen. And oddly enough, he decides to go to the second floor to rest for the night, because he says that there's going to be less infected most likely in the morning, wandering the streets. So he ends up staying the night in this building, which is actually the Grevin Museum, a real-life museum where the show ironically actually premiered. Now, when he gets upstairs, things will start to take a dark turn, because not only does he have access to the monitors and cameras around the building and inside, but as you can see, there might have been infected that...
Well, I'm so confused. Monitors? Like, is this Five Nights at Freddy's, guys? Like, I'm so confused.
Still haven't left the building, judging by how much blood is around the place. And so before he takes his nightly rest, he actually looks at the cameras.
I would not be taking no rest. You mean to tell me that there's infected in the same building that I am in, and I'm going to rest? Hey, not me, gang, not me.
And notices that Miraculous Ladybug is there. Judging by how he keeps switching through the cameras, he most likely doesn't even believe that she may or may not be infected.
Oh, she actually does look a bit infected here. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Miraculous Ladybug is infected. It's always the main characters that are getting infected, you know. Why is that?
So he keeps looking through the halls and stuff and notices another infected, who ends up glitching out the camera, letting him know that he isn't no longer safe in this building. And so that's why he eventually...
That was so obvious from the beginning, bro.
looks at the door even in the pitch dark. So as you can see, it's gonna be a long night and he's not probably gonna get any rest.
I called it. I mean, that's not even that wasn't even smart. That was just common sense.
And you also can probably notice that this takes a lot of inspiration from the early days of FNAF's career.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. I thought I was going crazy. I knew that this felt so familiar to Five Nights at Freddy's with the whole monitor switching. Thank you. Thank you.
Spending long nights looking at the camera and looking at the door, making sure that the enemies don't invade your privacy. Even Black Noir is there, so he has a
Wait, why does he keep saying Black Noir? Is it not Cat Noir? I'm getting pissed off.
target on his head as Ladybug and Noir and other infected are trying to get to his room. He has to—
Oh, they're both infected now? Wait, what? Wait. I didn't Cat Noir. Wait. I thought Cat Noir escaped through a boat. He's infected? Nah, man, it's wraps. There's nothing you can do.
constantly check the elevator, and on top of that, the doors can't close. There is no doors, so he has to use the power to electrocute them instead of shutting the doors like they do
This is so ridiculous.
in FNAF. And so the floor under him is probably covered in pee because the imagery he sees on the camera is just outright unpleasant. He's seeing Miraculous peeking a corner with teeth as her face, and even Cat Noir's mutated face staring into the camera and doing weird things. And this is what he has to stare at all night, over and over again, infected after infected. Now, you're probably wondering what makes the infected so dangerous. Can they use the powers? What do they do, and what do they want?
Yes, please tell me, because I feel like we've gotten nowhere in this story so far.
So to let you know, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 different categories of the infected,
You have got to be joking.
with the first category having basic artillery. They
Okay.
fight using melee weapons and shields, very good at bows, fast and agile, and basically foot soldiers.
Whoa. Wait. So that means these infected aren't even mindless zombies. Whoa.
For the infected army. The second category are known as the gun artillery. They of course use firearms.
Why must every infection AU mention guns in some way, shape, or form?
Short and long range. Smarter, better strategists.
Smarter. That's interesting. Okay, so these infected aren't actually mindless zombies. They actually have knowledge in a way.
And military tried fighting them but failed. Now category 3 are labeled heavy artillery. Carry heavy weapons, rocket launchers, mortars, anti-tanks, and anti-air weapons.
Okay, this is just getting ridiculous now. You can't be serious. What? How can you stop these people? I want to know. Wait. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, the infection is taking place in Paris. We have infected that can operate tanks. The only way to stop this from spreading into other locations is, and I know a lot of you are going to blame me for this or say that this is a bad idea, but I feel like we need to nuke Paris. I think we have to do that.
They also wear bomb-resistant suits and are compared to a tank when it comes to how dangerous they are. And for any infected that are in category 4, they are known as the elite artillery, who use unknown, undocumented weapons never seen before, protect the deepest infected strongholds. They attack only when necessary and avoid fighting unless they're defending their territory.
This is so insane to me. I have never watched an infection AU up until today where the infected are this OP.
Those are all 4 classes of the infected. And did I forget to mention that they all go by the name of the Rotten? These beings can use all 14 miraculous powers through
Wait, what? Oh no, wait.
the Alliance rings. Continuing on, you're probably wondering what is going on with Gabriel Monarch.
He has to be dead, bro. He has to be dead.
Here's he. Believe it or not, he's rotten, fully
Ah.
infected, and tried actually curing himself by testing on others. And this becomes noticeable when you look at his computer and see what he was researching on. It turns out he had the infected, but they were getting too much out of control. Even on top of that, outside of his base, the infected are swarming the streets and closing in on his hiding spot, which lets us know that he never was going to have time to find a cure. Now, back at the museum, Luka is looking at the
Wait, but how did this begin though? How did all of this begin?
cams and constantly just looking at the vent, looking back at the door, and also back at the cameras that are consistently getting hacked. And more infected are starting to pour into the building, while the ones that are already there, like Cat Noir, are starting to get and become very more aggressive. And as you can see, he just couldn't stay there for too long. So he starts to leave out the building while being chased by infected. Fortunately for him, he does end up leaving the building, but unfortunately for him, he does eventually end up getting infected, and switching to his miraculous form didn't work.
Oh gosh. God, I feel so bad for Luka, bro. Dude, this is so insane because Luka used to be my favorite character. Let me stop tripping. I'm sorry, I really don't care much for Luka. Sorry, guys.
And so buckle up, because this is how Miraculous Ladybug actually became infected. So she was out on the streets of Paris, throwing cars and fighting off the infected all night. And while she's going through the streets and roaming them, she runs into Rotten Side Comedian. And also, as you can see, Ladybug is not in her normal Ladybug suit. Because the city is ran by Corpse and Rotten, she's using her tactical suit, which is more special. And here's the final plot twist out of everything.
Yes, I can't wait to hear this beautiful plot twist.
Everything I told you has been a lie, and actually, Ladybug and Cat Noir, and along with Luka, are still alive and are actually not fully infected like Kim. And while Luka was in the...
Don't even joke, lad. Don't even joke, lad. What was the point of that? What was the point of all of that, bro?
The museum, Cat Noir and Ladybug were basically there to try and get answers with Luka and meet up with him.
So then, what were the infected creatures we were seeing then? What kind of nonsense is this? Oh my gosh. This infection AU is pissing me off.
But of course, he's too scared to even do that. That would also include that Gabriel is still alive as well.
What? Oh my gosh, bro. Dude, you guys were the ones who recommended me this, you know. And the majority of you shows the Miraculous Ladybug Infection AU in my poll. A lot of you wanted me to react to it. And now I'm reacting to it. And now you're pissing me off. I did not think my own audience would piss me off. Because that means we got nowhere with the story, by the way. Because nothing actually even happened.
Continuing on, Manon and her daughter Naja are trying to...
Who the hell are these people?
...escape Paris, and they accidentally are recording, and she promises to her daughter that I'm gonna delete all of this once we get there. It seems like they're trying to evacuate to this military base that they've seen. And that's when out of nowhere, Naja's like, oh look, a shooting star, can I make a wish? And she's like, okay, yeah, you can make a wish. Wait, a shooting star? And soon out of nowhere, you see an infected Julika coming towards her window with an attack ready.
Whoa.
We don't know what happened to them, but we do know what happened to her babysitter, Aurora. Unfortunately, she got infected, but fortunately, she showed us what all 4 stages of the infection looks like. In stage 1, you get fatigue and tiredness, hemophilia where you have heavy bleeding, and also confusion. You can't concentrate, and then you have a fever on top of that where you start sweating and have cold chills, muscle pain, and even shortness of breath. And that's just stage 1. In stage 2, your senses go through dramatic changes. You have dilated pupils now and altered senses. You start mutating and become stronger and more agile. Your bones even start to grow, which gives you this false improvement notion. You think that you're adapting and everything's gonna be alright, which is also a bad feeling and means horrible things are about to come. Your body thinks you're okay, but no, you start having hyperpigmentation, hyperkeratinization, which makes your skin harder and thicker, and your veins get super enlarged and become way bigger. By stage 3, everything I just named becomes way more advanced. You start going through way more emotional damage, memory loss, increased speed, skin mineralization, where the metal that you consume in your body starts to increase by a lot so that you can create hard armor around your body. You also become way more aggressive and have predatory behavior. And by the final stage, stage 4, you have complete loss of humanity, pure predator, extreme fast and agile movements, hunting intelligence. Your tactics and ambush behavior and pack instincts get way better. And finally, you become just pure imminent danger, waiting to be locked up or just put down. And we don't really know what happens next in this AU because he completely is remaking the whole thing. So, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to
the whole thing so that I'm not even gonna rate this one. Normally I rate these AUs, but I'm not even gonna rate it. Just see y'all next time.